From a shorter time frame perspective, we are looking at this resistance that we have right here, and I've always said that I expect this to be broken violently, right? What I'm looking forward to is something like this, right? Let me go ahead and illustrate. You can see the price is trying to get back there, right? But I expect a violent break of this resistance as if it never actually was there. So we'll be going as far as something like 0.006, then come back slowly but surely to backtest this resistance now as support. Then we can even continue higher. So this is generally my perspective. I haven't changed that, and I don't think I'm going to change anyway. Come back to the channel and we'll come back to another Jasmy update. It's day number 1000 of the bear market. Can you believe it? This is how far we've come with the Jasmy price. Obviously, the price action hasn't been great all along, but it actually speaks to the great conviction that this community has for this project right here. Obviously, we keep bringing the 1000 days of the bear market to draw comparison with the previous bear markets right here. And as you know, as you have seen time and again on this channel, we are getting closer to that. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Obviously, you saw a clip at the beginning of the video. When we were down below here, we were expecting a violent break of this resistance right here. And now what we anticipated is exactly what is playing out right here. Remember, we were saying that 0.06, and that's exactly we hit like to the T. And then now we are coming back exactly as anticipated. So there isn't much to say really about that there, because, you know, it's almost like it was inevitable really. We are looking at something like 0.0046 dollars for support right there about. And then don't be surprised actually if you see the price slightly breaking this support level right here, going down as something like 0.044 or something like that. That shouldn't be a surprise to you, because this is generally how the market works. It tries to shake off as many people as possible before a huge run to the upside. So yes, I still expect a back test of this support right here, right? As I mentioned, there is a possibility that we may even break it slightly, and then we even continue getting higher, right, to the next price target, which is actually 0.08 dollars per Jasmy, right? So yeah, in this zone right here, there will be a lot of long positions that I'll be opening and even buying Jasmy. Really, the RSI is now cooling off. That's something that I wanted to see, because right here, it would have been actually really not cool if we continued with this RSI to try and challenge the bigger resistance here, because this resistance is massive. You see, it actually has a narrative behind it. This is the time when Jasmy was put into the innovation zone, right? So this is the last resistance standing here for the Jasmy price setup. I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. You know, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for Jasmy content will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Jasmy in a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price. Since after this resistance is broken, I can tell you that it's off to the races, right? But obviously, I mean, today doesn't feel so great, because you can see the war market is red, and you know, people in crypto, we are spoiled really, right? Because, you know, we're complaining of 2 days of green, of red candles actually, after having all these green days. You can see, like, this is really nothing. I mean, patience really plays a big role in what is going to come next, right? So from the bigger time frame perspective, we are still monitoring the Jasmy price. That if you haven't seen it, if you're watching this channel for the first time, there is a structure inside this whole Jasmy price chart here, which is a little bit hidden, right? But I mean, we found it out, right? Which is this structure right here, very optimistic, and you can see it compares to the Cardano price at the same way right here. Now, what we are looking for is Jasmy to continue doing the same thing here, and then we eventually have something like this happening right here. We have a couple of examples here. We've got Sia coin, which fails to get to its previous high right here. So according to that structure that we had on the Jasmy price, let me show that one more time. You can still see that Sia failed to come back and take this top right here, which for the Jasmy price, that was something like 33 cents there about right here. But that's not the only price target that we are looking for. For Ethereum, we had the same structure really. You can see the same kind of wave count right there, flattening out, and then you continue to the upside. But the bigger thing that we actually anticipate right here is when we grab our adjustment twos from the very top of the structure here to the very bottom. I usually miss this, but I don't know. I think I need to practice this actually. So let's just consider this the bottom, right? Not really the bottom, but it can give a good estimate right here. Now, if we would go ahead and do the same thing here with those structures that I was mentioning, right, we'll get to a very interesting price target right here. For example, with Cardano, from the top to the very bottom, we can see that it ended up reaching a 2.618. Now, this price that doesn't show a 2.618, but the market cap actually shows a 2.618 fib retracement level there, right? that will be a good case for the Jasmy price at a 2.618 fib retracement level for Jasmy will actually be indicating something like here 86 cents, right? 86 cents thereabout. And then if we go ahead to replicate what Ethereum did, we are looking at something like here. Let's go ahead and measure that. We are looking at something like 3.618 right here. A 3.618 fib extension for Jasmy will take Jasmy to $1.20 thereabout. This is the best case scenario in my own opinion. Now there's a worst case scenario, which is actually not a worst case scenario, right? Considering the multiples of gains that would have actually hit there. Now you see Sia coin, as I mentioned, didn't get to its previous all-time high there, to the previous, let's just say to the top of the structure right there, right? If we do the same thing again from top to bottom right here, you can see that this was, between something like 0.5 to like 0.61 if you retracement level thereabout. And then if you come to the Jasmy price, I try to find that area that's something like between 17 cents to something like 21 cents thereabout. There are coins which hit something like the 786 field adjustment level. Because of time, I can't show you that. But this would actually be 26 cents thereabout. So you can see that all of these gains right here are very, very possible. Even $1.20 is very, very possible. Although it is the best case scenario, still, I mean, a 26 cents Jasmy is really, really amazing in my own opinion. An 86 cent Jasmy, $1.20 Jasmy, all of those things are really, really great. Now, we also mentioned 1,000 days of the bear market. Now, if we want to compare these kind of structures right here to the Jasmy price, this whole thing to get back to its top, it took something like, 1,147 days for Cardano. Ethereum had a slightly shorter time frame, which was something like 1,017 days, 1,117 days actually. So you can see that we are actually getting closer and closer to the completion of this bear market right here. And I hope we will still be here together, right? We'll keep checking in, right? But obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? But if you like the content, don't forget to tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the next one. Take care.